there, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here with more career advice and job interviewing tips for you. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoy our podcast, please remember to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes. And on today's podcast, what is the most important question you can ask the recruiter? That's right. What's the most important question you can ask them during the interview process? Here it is, folks. Ask the recruiter, what hiccups have previous candidates had with the employer during the interview stage or during the interview process? Here's why I think that's important. Most likely, the recruiter you're working with has dealt with that client before or that company before, or they may have even put candidates in front of them for the position you're applying for. You may be the third or fourth candidate that they're putting in front of them. So most likely they'll have some great intel on what the company's looking for or what types of questions they ask. And often the company will get back to the recruiter and say, well, I liked Johnny, but Johnny didn't answer this particular question like we had hoped. Or I loved Mary, but I really didn't like Mary's answer on my question of X, Y, and Z. So the recruiter has this valuable information. Most of the time they know. So when you're visiting with the recruiter, always ask them, hey, what hiccups or what challenges have previous candidates had when dealing with or when interviewing with that particular employer? And there is your Riderflex tip of the day. We truly hope you find our material helpful and entertaining. And while our podcast can be heard across most platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud, you can become a supporter of this podcast by visiting our show on the platform Anchor FM. That's anchor.fm/Riderflex. You can also send us your questions or suggested topics for future episodes to the email address podcast@riderflex.com. Or drop us a voicemail at 888-964-5876, extension 710. Visit riderflex.com to learn more about us. Thanks so much for listening, folks, and have a great day.